Nashville Pride, all this weekend. Big festival. This year is presented by Chick-fil-A. I'm kidding. This year is presented by Bridgestone. And if you go there, you will see tens of thousands of people having a great time. Normal looking people. And let me explain what I mean by that. I was driving today and I saw a dually pickup. If you're not familiar with that term, it's a pickup with the double wheels on each side. Hauls a big load. And on the front of this thing, there's a "Don't Tread on Me" license plate. You know what that means. This guy's a member of the Tea Party, probably listens to InfoWars. Definitely a Donald Trump voter. You will not see a "Don't Tread on Me" license plate or an InfoWars sticker on a Mercedes or on a Lexus or on a Cadillac. There is a certain type of person that makes a statement like that. So when I say there are normal people at Pride, these are just regular looking people. If you went there 30 years ago, you would see people that are the more extreme version of the gay community. Leathermen, trans people, drag queens. But things have changed. Normal, everyday person, you can go there, nobody thinks anything of it. Me, straight guy, you can go there, nobody thinks anything of it. But let's take it back 25 years. I'll get to 25 years in a second. Let's take it back even further. Let's go 30 years back. 30 years ago, I was in high school. Went to school, 1,500 students. Only one was gay. Now, that's not entirely true. We had a lot of gay students, but only one was out of the closet. And he flew his flag. He'd wear a pink triangle pin every day, and it said "Silence equals death." That was bold as hell. And you can imagine the kind of bullshit this guy had to go through for doing that, for just being himself. And here we are today, normal people at the gay pride parade. No, not every gay guy's a Leatherman, a drag queen, a trans person. Straight people at the gay pride parade. Gay marriage is legal in the U.S. A gay kid in high school today, in general, he's not going to have nearly the problems that he would have had 30 years ago. Let's talk about why. This is the part that has to do with podcasting. Part of why our culture is changing for gay people started around 1995. There was a trend that started to happen in the mid-1990s. A lot of people from small towns and rural areas started coming out of the closet. Why is that? Some religious groups, they would make you believe that it's because they took God out of schools, or the liberal media is turning people gay, or Teletubbies. Remember that? Teletubbies is turning people gay. But that is not it. Just like at my high school, people in these rural communities, they were always gay. They just weren't open about it. And more of these closeted people in small communities, once they saw they weren't the only ones, they became open about it. The reason that happened, by the way, America Online, they connected to the internet. All of a sudden, all these small communities, all these colleges, all these big cities, they were all having the same conversation. It is hard being the only one, but we're never the only one. And the internet changed all of that for us. We got to find out that little thing we were into, that TV show, that hobby, that religion, that band, that sexual orientation, we got to find out that we were not the only ones that had that thing. And that is exactly what is so great about podcasts. You let people know that they are not alone. Even with the internet, even with changing social norms, people still feel isolated. So as we finish out Pride Month, I encourage you to do a couple of things via your podcast. One, I want you to fly your flag, whatever that flag is. Maybe it's a gay pride flag, maybe it's some other kind of flag. But fly your flag. Let people know what you believe and that they are not the only ones. And two, share your story, whatever that is. Share your experiences, whatever that is. Podcast is the perfect place to share your story. That is how we're going to let people know that they're not alone. I've got some stuff coming up to help you do that. If you are interested in hearing more from me, I'm here a lot. You can go to bigpodcast.com/subscribe. However you get your podcast, click the button, iPhone, Android, RSS feed. I've got a button there for you. I will get you new episodes of this podcast every time I release one. They are free. You will get them automatically. But if you really want to hear from me, you really want help spreading your message, I've got a newsletter. If you go to bigpodcast.com, look at the very front page. Click on the blue button. Sign up for my newsletter. I've got tips, tricks, strategies to help you spread your message, get more people to your podcast, make money spreading your message. Bigpodcast.com has it all. Thank you for listening to Build a Big Podcast. Now get out there and spread your message.